This is a chef, and this is also a chef. I decided to hire a private chef to make me the best, fanciest pizza in South Africa. Today I'm here with
Niku.
And what will you be making for me today?
Pizza.
But not just any pizza.
Neapolitan style pizza.
Neapolitan pizza is a type of pizza that originated in Italy. This style of pizza is prepared with simple and fresh ingredients, but my favorite part of this style of pizza definitely has to be the crust. Not only does the pizza dough get fermented for days, but the result of the tender loving care that it gets is definitely evident in the taste. The crust is always pillowy and ever so crispy, just the way I like it. Alright guys, so we just started making the pizzas and I have a surprise for you. Hold 1 second. Beer. Niku, I brought you a beer.
Wow, thank you.
It's time to taste the pizzas. Pizza time! Okay guys, it is finally time to eat the pizzas. I'm so excited and so hungry. I've got my little glass of wine. Like I mentioned earlier on in the video, he made 4 pizzas. 2 of the pizzas I already know. It's the classic margarita style and then a pepperoni pizza, which I think pepperoni is my favorite pizza. I usually like putting olives on my pizza, so this is gonna be so interesting. Then the other 2 pizzas he created are a little bit different. It's pizzas that I haven't had before. Without further ado, let's get straight into eating them. Alright, starting off with the one that's right in front of me, the margarita. Now you'll realize that these pizzas are a little bit bigger, so these 2 are normal style pizzas, but the other 2 are flatbreads. So it's basically the same dough, but on these ones you are trying to create like a puffier dough, which I don't know about you, but I love the crust of a pizza. I wouldn't say it's my favorite part, but it's like I love the crust. I'm after the dough. All right, here we go. Wow, oh my goodness guys, the flavor, the tomato base on this pizza is so flavorful, and that's why I love eating pizzas that are freshly made. It's because you really get that fresh taste. Like you can taste like the tomatoes come from a garden, you know. I can already taste the dough. Like it's just such a flavorful and delicious dough. Now let's taste the actual crust. Look how squishy that is. This dough or this crust is so crunchy, yet so squishy and so pillowy. And when you bite into it, it's such a nice texture. It tastes incredible. Next, I'm gonna go into the pepperoni pizza, and I'm so excited for this. Something that I'm gonna mention is the dough. It gets fermented for 3 days. So this dough really gets some TLC. Okay, it takes its time, and I think that's why it's so good. Oh, look at that. Okay, here we go. The first thing that I realized when I bit into this one is the pepperoni is so crispy and so flavorful, and it's not overpowering. Like it is peppery. I mean, it's a pepperoni, but it's so good, and that's why I love pepperoni pizzas, because I'm someone that loves a little bit of a zing. I like a pepperiness, a chilliness. I love it so much. So this pepperoni is so nice and so crispy. I'm also getting that basil flavor, that fresh basil leaves. That crust is something else. Now it's time to move on to the 2 surprise pizzas. Well, flatbreads that he made me. And here they are. Oh my goodness, that is so fancy. Okay, if you've ever seen a fancy pizza, this is it. I see we have a fresh lemon on this one. So let's start with this one. See if you can hear it. Okay, ready? Whoa! Whoa! I just know this one is going to taste so fresh. This one is a mussel and nduja flatbread. Nduja is a spicy pork sausage, but can you just see how loaded this little piece is? I'm so excited. Here we go. As predicted, very fresh when I bit into it. I like the dill. The dill pairs very well with the mussel itself. I have to go in for another bite. Guys, this is probably some of the best pizza I've ever eaten in my life. Not exaggerating. So juicy, So fresh. This next one is a goat cheese and a exotic tomato flatbread. That is insane. This is the fanciest pizza flatbread I've ever eaten in my life. Again, look how loaded that is. Oh, let's get it. You think that the goat cheese will be very overpowering, but it's not. The tomato, the goat cheese, I've just been informed that the goat cheese have been enriched with lemon, and you would think that that is a very overpowering thing to put on a pizza. It's not. The goat cheese and the lemon and the tomatoes pair so well together. With the chives on top and the molten salt and olive oil, it fits so well together. Also with this pizza with the mussels and the nduyyo, it's... It all just really fits well together. And so now it's time to taste the dough. Wow, last bite. Now that I've tried all 4 pizzas, I think it is fitting if I rank them from what was my favorite to what was... Actually, no. They all were really, really good and my favorites, basically. I just want to, for funsies, just see which one I liked more. The mussel pizza for flatbread was so good. So it's definitely up there. The pepperonis was so crunchy and so peppery and so delicious. I think at number 4, I'm gonna put the margarita. Okay, which I think that's a clear answer because it doesn't really have any toppings on top. Secondly, I'm gonna put the mussel and nduyyo flatbread. That is gonna be at number 2. 3. It's gonna be at number 3. Then number 2, actually number 1. Let's see what's gonna be number 1. So I love a pepperoni, it's so good. But then I also appreciate the fact that the flatbread, the Neapolitan style pizza, it's very contemporary, because if you actually look at the if you actually look at the Neapolitan style, it has a lot of rules, right? It's very rigid, there's a lot of things to it, but what he did here is a very contemporary style to the Neapolitan pizza. So I think this is very digestible, it's very enjoyable, and it's really good. So I think at number 1 is going to be the goat cheese and fresh tomato flatbread. Woo! Well guys, those were the pizzas. This was the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Okay. Ek weet nie.
I know.
That is so loaded. Okay, I'm gonna...
That's so loaded.
Bye! Okay, klaar. Nou kan ik het. Woo! Ja!